Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, etc. And I'm here today to bring you the review for Sakamoto Days Manga Chapter 13. So the first thing I want to say is that I do not like how buddy they are being right now. At the beginning of the chapter, like the villains with the heroes kind of thing, and how they're all buddy. More so Lou and that faction. Like I was upset with how the fight turned out. They're all buddy. I'm just like, no, not really. We get that whole thing with Boiled and his friend saying like, we're not gonna trouble you no more. But there's a hit on you. You need to do something about that. What I really liked, and the rig is I like it, but because of it, I see some possible downsides. But what I really like about this chapter is the fact that Mrs. Sakamoto finds out, and the reaction from Sakamoto of her finding out. So she finds out. She goes into him about it. She's like, "Yo, like, tell me everything. What's going on here?" And then after she is told everything, she's like, "You broke one of our rules. No lying, no secrets." And she says to I'm gonna go shut this down. Like get rid of it, kind of thing. Kind of semi not the reaction I was expecting, but it is what it is. I really wish they leaned into this, like her finding out a bit more. I reckon it could have been so much funnier if they focused on this a bit more. For example, there was a bit where, because not hard boiled, but boiled was there as well. There was a bit where he started talking, and I really wanted Mr. Sakamoto to just be like, "This is a family," something like on the lines of like, "This is a family matter." But out of it, and then he'd be like, "Oh my god, she's hard boiled," or something like that. I really think that they should have leaned into this a bit more, and it could have been a bit more funny. But yeah, at the end of the day, she's found out. She's like, "Hubby, shut this down," because she's found out, because she knows about the hit. It started to make me think, and this is one of two things within this chapter that made me think this, is that, and I never really thought that this series would be long, but it's more fuel to the fire for me to think that this series is going to be short, simply because she found out about the hit and she's ordered it to be like, she's ordered him to go shut it down straight away. Maybe if she found out about the hit and she didn't order to shut it down straight away, I would be less inclined to think that the series is coming to an end. But it's because of that. It's because of that, and the next point I'm going to bring up is that I'm starting to think that the series is coming to an end. The other point being the fact that Sakamoto is at the headquarters of the Don Kai. I can't remember the name of the organization that's put out the hit on Sakamoto. Now, granted, this may not be the headquarters. It may be you got some bad information, and this may not be the headquarters, or it was an old headquarters, or they're not there, and therefore the series can go on a bit further. But basically, at the end of the day, for right now, I see that this organization is the end game, and so if you take out the end game, then the series is done, right? So that's why I'm under thinking of the series maybe coming to an end sooner than I was initially expecting. So she says shut it down. Sakamoto has an idea. He goes to his informant, his source for information. He gets some information at a very hefty cost. And so we end off the chapter outside of a potential headquarters for this organization. So this chapter, it ends off the Sugar Park arc, the first, I'd say, first official arc for the series, and that arc was good. It had its flaw with the end game fight for Lou, and I guess no, just for Lou. But other than that, I really didn't have no problems with the arc. I'm not here to give an arc review right now, but this chapter ends off that arc and starts off what I'm gonna call staff arc. No, but it starts off the new. It basically starts off the new arc where they're gonna have probably an adventure within this building, them going through the building and coming up probably empty. I can see them getting to the top office and that room just being empty, kind of thing. So we'll see how that goes. Due to the possibility of the series coming to an end sooner rather than later, plus the fact that they could have made the bit with Mrs. Sakamoto finding out more funny, I'm only giving this chapter a 2-star rating. Like, of course, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.